And now we're live on the radio. This is K4PEW, net control for the Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net. Is there any emergency traffic? No, I gather not. You'd already be on it. Just, you can call 911 if you have an emergency and call us if you can't use 911, or call us after you call 911. We'll talk you down. You may break at any time for an emergency. For information on this net, you can see us right now on YouTube. You can also see us on Facebook, and I have a new Facebook page just to reflect it. Instead of me, it's reflecting the net itself. It's MJ. It'd be MJ Simplexton, or you can just put MJ Simplex. I'm sure it'll come up. But it's also on YouTube. On the but you can see us on see me on the. Not that it matters. You see me. It matters little, I think. Just add some humor, I guess, to the net. Anyway, right on you can see us now on. You can see my radio, the surface of my radio, the front surface, not the back or top. It's the front surface, and it's the display on my radio. I'm on the wrong radio. Now that we've got that straightened out, I was on the wrong frequency. Sorry about that, everybody. Quickly said, there's an emergency break at any time. Is there any traffic at all? Good. I'm here now, and I messed that up pretty good. I normally don't do that, but it happens now and again. I was still stuck on one of the digital frequencies. Not stuck, that's where I was. Oh, there goes the hole. Let me straighten that out. That's better. Doesn't look like we're on a ship at sea. Anyway, K4PEW net control. It's on the Facebook site, but it's not on. By the way, you can see me on Facebook. Not that that's important. At MJ Simplexton, or just MJ Simplex. I'm sure I'll get you there. I'm not sure. I don't have any. Well, I've got one friend on there. I think it's Steve Jonas up there in near Bowling Green. Anyway, on YouTube, you can see the service of our radio, and you can see the your signal strength is in relationship to other people's. You can also hear stations you might not otherwise hear. You can also get some information on Simplex at 146.415.net. You can also go to groups.io at groups.India Oscar and put in the term and their search like MJSS. You can sign up for our email system, where we also do buy, sell, swap, and swindles, and also for technical information and reminders about nets and other current events in ham radio that pertain to Middle Tennessee. By the way, I'm changing the name formally for the entire Middle Tennessee area. We'll call it Central Tennessee. Middle makes it sound like we're between two other people. We need to be central. Everybody else is peripheral. All right, the net normally beats, or you can, oh, that's right, or you can email me if you like at the MJ K4PEW@ARRL.net. Maybe I'd have another. I only have 5 emails. Maybe I need one that just says MJSS. The net normally meets at 8 p.m. every Wednesday and Saturday night, as well as the 10-meter net on Sunday nights at 7:30 p.m. One at 28.415 upper sideman. And Mike KM4YRF does that net. Remember, 7:30 on Sunday nights, and I believe that's tomorrow night. So we'll see everybody there at 10 o'clock on Sunday night. Of course, that's New Year's Eve, so you can stay home, stay off the roads. Good day to stay off the roads. Okay, I stay off the roads. My wife, unfortunately, said we'll come home. She gets off work at 2 a.m., so she always cries about that. There's going to be drugs everywhere. I said, well, none that I know of, but yeah, I'm sure you're right. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, and then you can we conduct the net on 146.415, which where we do the announcements, of course, where they would do the net here tonight at 146.415 FM, and then over to 144.240 upper sideband, and then 50.135 on 6 meters, and then onward and upward to 223.415. No other nets are pending at this time. We don't want to do any more. If you want to do a net, just let me know and I'll let you do it. Purpose of the net is to have fun. Figure out what you do wrong, what you don't do wrong. Figure out what you can hear and can't hear. and then talk to the station manager, your XYL, and see if you have the money and see if you got the permission. Put it simply, put it permission to do anything bigger than what you got right now. Sometimes we all have to work with handicaps. I'm not saying your XYL is a handicap, but money is often a handicap, and budgets and paying the bills. It's not a handicap, it's a necessity. And ham radio is not a necessity. Anyway, other events, I know of none. Although this week we do not have it. Obviously, we didn't have a breakfast this morning. We don't have a breakfast next Saturday because the second Saturday of the month is the week after next Saturday. And so you'll be able to see that. We will send out reminders. Is there anybody else with announcements?
Did you announce the mid-10 net?
Yeah, I didn't call it that though. I called it your net.
Oh, okay.
Man, you skip the front end of another net?
No, I'm sitting right here watching on YouTube and on Facebook at the same time.
Oh, it's impressive, isn't it?
It is. It really is.
Yeah, I don't get a big kick out of it. But again, I hope it adds some interest to people. You know, I don't know. They just like to see who they're talking to, and they can sit back and they're relaxing in their own chair and just make fun of what's going on at my end. You know, both on the radio because I screwed up on the front end of it. Now, did you miss that part?
Oh no, I was waiting for you.
But it's all recorded, so at least on Facebook. So you can mount that up to Instagram and TikTok and say what a dummy. Anyway, any other announcements we need to know about for ham radio or otherwise? Oh, there was a click in there. Before I miss it, don't forget the Thursday night net for Ricky on the Middle Tennessee. I think it's about Sumter County. He's up in Portland, but it's on 147-555. 7 o'clock on Thursday nights. 7 o'clock Thursday nights. We do send out a reminder on that. So that's one of the good reasons to join the email group, to get reminders about the important nets. The simplex ones are real important. We also announced we announced a couple, if not more than a couple, of the repeater nets. It's not against the rules to be on repeaters. We just would rather be on simplex if we can. Any other announcements? Somebody's clicking there. So anybody can hear anybody? I'll take that kerchunking as a no. Tonight we're starting from the north, and we're on net number 964. And but of course, we'll first take people short on time, mobile, or first time checking. So please come now.
Kilo November 4, Tango Juliet Foxtrot.
Hey, very good. I got you pretty good in there, Ricky.
All right, good, man. You sound great.
Good. You still got to stop buying them cheap, jumpers.
That's the truth. What's taking free? Hey, man, listen. How do I look you up on Facebook?
Just look it up under MJ. Mike Juliet, and then there's a space in there, but I don't think it matters. Yeah, put a space. MJ space. I think it says Simplexton. I'm pretty sure, and or you can put in Simplex. I'm sure it'll come up.
Okay, gotcha, man. Thank you very much.
Very good. I see Steve is in there, so it's everything. We don't need any more. Just Steve up around Bowling Green. Who else is there? That was Rick, by the way. Not Rick, by the way. It's Rick. Kilo November. Kilo November 4. Tango Juliet Foxtrot. Who else is short on time, mobile, or first time checking? Oh man, I missed that one. One more. I think it might have been a double in there, but it was one ending in Victor, maybe. No. Okay, let's try that again, please. Ah, very good. I got you in there now. How are you doing?
We're doing pretty good. You're relaxed.
Well, it's like my wife and I decided that this weekend's not a good weekend to be out on the road.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. We both got up this morning, had some breakfast, and I played with some radio, had a good time. Back home and staying relaxed.
Yeah. Yeah, relaxing's a good thing. I mean, work still get done, but relaxing's a good thing. Anything else for the net?
No, just like you and everybody,
Very good. That's Mike in Hendersonville. Kilo 4 Victor Alpha. with a good signal. A little noisy. I'm not sure why though. Are you on low power, Mike?
No, I made some change. We got the tower up in the house. Relocated anything. So.
Okay, very good. I can still hear you. Okay, it's just a little noisy. Anyway, who else is short on time, mobile, or first time checking? All righty, then we will take from the north. Please come now. Well, your signal sounds a little low tonight there, Rick.
No, I'm not sure why.
I bet it is. But you stick your face up against the mic, I guess.
Yeah, it was the desktop that I was using, and I had it hooked up when I did the test the other night. So, yeah, I'm still using it. Probably the handheld probably get out better.
Yeah. By the way, do me a favor. I tried to do a friend request to you on the Facebook, but it won't let me unless you got me blocked or something. I don't know how you'd have me blocked, but anyway, I was trying to connect to you to the Simplex side of your, your other Facebook site, but it wouldn't let me. I can't even find it. When I do a search, it doesn't come up. Because it's actually, well, tell me what I need to send to.
Well, I have to look at it. As far as I know, we are friends. I got you on my friends list, and I did accept the one that you sent me to the Facebook. Not really at Simplexton Net, to the live. So I got that one. I have to look to see what I'm making missing.
Yeah, no, it said on both of them I couldn't send it to you. So I think, and I tried it before when I first set up the Facebook site a week or so or 2 weeks ago, and no luck. But anyway, so we'll get it straightened out. Anyway, again, I'm on Facebook and it's under MJ space Simplexton, or just Simplex would probably get you. MJ Simplex with a space in between. Anybody, who else? Rick, appreciate you being there. That's Kilo 4 Bravo Whiskey Alpha. Again, he does the Simplex Net on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. on 147.555. Who else is north? Over to the west. Please come now.
Kilo Oscar 4, Mike Kilo Delta 4 LD, Jack and Donaldson.
All right, hold on, Jack. I got, I think that's Doug, MKD, up there in wherever that is.
It would be beautiful Greenbrier, Tennessee. How's it going, Paul?
I think you're the only person I know I've met on the air from Greenbrier. I can never bring it to mind when you get on there. I don't know why. I guess I'm just getting old. Everything going all right, Doug?
Yep, everything's going good. I just wanted to make sure to check in for the last check into the last net for this year. Didn't want to miss out.
Oh yeah, no. Well, I'm glad. I'm not glad it's the last net of the year. It's just I don't know. It doesn't. It's just another. It's just another net. Maybe if we did one at midnight on New Year's, between the 31st and the 1st.
Yeah, I'll be sleeping then. But anyway, just want to say thanks for all you've done for running the net this year. I hope everyone has a wonderful 2024 and things go well for everybody. And I hope to do more radio this year, this coming year.
Yeah, very good. That was Doug. That's Kilo Oscar 4, Mike Kilo Delta, with some nice words about the net. And he's got a good signal. He's up in Greenbrier. Jack, I heard you.
Yeah, I couldn't hear Doug.
No, that's all right. I understand. I'm surprised you can't hear him. You're no farther south, really, not much, if anything, but south of me. Just must be stuff in the way from Greenbrier.
Yeah, Michael and I were just talking. There's some weird conditions tonight because I'm having a hard time hearing you, and the D-Star was kind of wonky tonight too.
Yeah. Also, you're really noisy to me, and you're usually not noisy at all.
Yeah, that's what you are. Sound real scratchy. Anyway, I'll let the next one check in. Thanks for doing the net, Paul, and Happy New Year to everybody that's not on the next net. KG4 ILV, back to net.
Very good. That's Jack in Donaldson, Kilo Golf 4, India Lima Victor, wishing everyone happy New Year's when it rolls around on the 1st. Who else is west?
Comment 4 OTV.
Oh, comment. Go ahead. Wait a second there, Joel.
Jack is clear as crystal to me. He's S9 plus.
I don't care.
I just wanted to make you feel better.
It doesn't, man. It's just weird, the differences in signals. I mean, I can hear your brother and you can't hear him. You can hear Jack perfectly, and he's scratchy to me. Probably scratchy to everybody.
Thank you, Michael. Checks in the mail.
Back to that.
Very good. Joel, what are you doing?
I'm trying to observe all these signals now that y'all keep talking, and I can hear everybody pretty good. Michael was low, but I can hear you and Jack just fine.
Hey, listen, like to make a variation in what they used to tell us in the military. If we want your signal reports, we'll give you one.
Well, I tell you what, man, I can't tell a difference over here. It must be in the city.
Oh, I just think you got the elevation, and it's probably that lower layer or something with the cold weather is killing everything.
Yeah, usually the cold weather, I have phenomenal conditions over here, but I think a lot of heaters and stuff like that interfere with a lot of the signals as well in the city.
I don't know. I really don't know the answer to that. But no, you got a great signal in there.
Well, good. Yeah, this little setup here always is pretty good. Little X300 and a 5100 is all I ever use. And heck, I got to using this little Bofang that I got for 220 today, and it's really a quad bander. It does 2 meter, 220, 70 centimeter, and it also does GMRS, and it has an FM radio on it as well.
So you got all kind of modes and things you're not even going to use.
I'm telling you, man, all for $30.
I know, it's unbelievable, man. Yeah, it really is unbelievable. Pretty soon, Bofang will come out with a handheld 5-watt HF radio.
I wish they would. I would buy it. I mean, just to try it. And I've never talked on GMRS, and I've had my license for 7 or 8 months now, and I made a contact on it. I guess the repeater's over in, I think he said Brentwood, and then my battery died, and that was the end of that.
Yeah, there's not much over on GMRS, but I'm sure it's fun if you got somebody to talk to.
Oh, at first I thought I was hitting a 70 centimeter repeater, and I looked at the frequency and said, I don't think I'm in the right band.
Yeah, no, there's stuff there. I sometimes, not recently, I've scanned on the GMRS frequencies, and I don't get much.
Well, they say it's pretty active over there in the Brentwood area. A guy I know, it's a ham that lives in Bellevue, was telling me about it, and he says they stay pretty active over in that area, which I don't know. Like today's like my first day ever even getting on it, which I'm not real crazy about it anyway. I live more on HF.
I know that I believe on FRS, I can hear about cleanups on aisle 7 over here at Walmart.
That's about what it's good for, isn't it?
Oh, no, that's fine. I mean, nothing to complain about. I mean, it's a quarter mile from me, so I'm going to pick up signals pretty good. If I tried, I could probably get the McDonald's, which is a half a mile away.
You know, I remember when we could pick up cordless phones on scanners.
There was a time I could pick up. There was the first time I realized it. I had one of those multi-band portables, you know, battery portables, that had some of those other frequencies built right into it. And I didn't even know what I was just scanning around. In fact, I took my son to the park, and I was sitting on the park bench, you know, killing time, and I was scanning around. I was listening to two. At one point, I heard two different, actually two illegal phone conversations on mobile, you know, on their mobile phones. One was the guy said, "Come on, man, let's go out." He goes, "I can't. I'm on house arrest." He goes, "Nah, come on, I'll come pick you up." He goes, "Okay." And then the other one was some woman trying to secure an abortion illegally.
Oh, wow. What a time to be alive. I tell you what, that's crazy. You know, we used to hear them. I still got the scanner. We used to listen to them, on matter of fact. And when cordless phones were still a thing with landlines, you could pick them up on it.
Oh, I know. You can hear all kinds of baby monitors. And I think you probably still hear baby monitors.
You know, that's a good question, which I'm not really scanning for that. But where I live at, it's probably not going to happen.
I think they're up on the upper frequencies, up at 900 megahertz or something.
Oh, yeah, it'll do all of them. It does, I don't know what they say, 20,000 different frequencies. It does everything but HF, I think. And even, well, it does 6 meter, I think, as well, but that's VHF. Yeah,
very good. You got anything else for the net tonight, Joel? Sounds like you're doing pretty good.
No, that's it for me tonight, and I'll see y'all over on 6, and Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah, very good. Joel wishing everybody Happy New Year, and I'm sure you can hear him anyway. He's got a great signal, at least to me. It was KO4OTV. Who else is West?
Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Record.
Very good. Everything going okay now, Craig?
Doing good. Yeah, Walmart is notoriously on 154.57. That's one of the license-free business color channels that you can buy everywhere.
Yeah. I don't hear too much. I haven't. I got better things to do than monitor Walmart.
You never know.
What? I was actually thinking about transmitting on that frequency since I got a radio that's opened up to that, and just tell them about cleanups and you got a security breach and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. And then what was the other one you were talking about? I'm trying to remember. There's another.
Oh, it was a GMRS stuff.
Oh yeah, the Brentwood. Brentwood's got a good GMRS repeater, same frequency as the Mount Juliet GMRS repeater, just different PL tones, and they're both pretty good.
Yeah, do you hear much traffic there?
There's a few guys use it regularly.
All right, very good. Anything else for the net?
Nope. See you on the next.
Very good. That's Greg in Antioch, Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo. Who else is west? Okay, we got a Kerchunker out west. I think it's the same Kerchunker we had before. Sounds like the same one. Who else is south then?
KC4TNQ.
I just wonder if someone's Kerchunking and doesn't realize they don't have any audio. Like right there. Did you hear that? Anyway, I got you in there, Charles. What's up?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I got you in there, Charles. What's up? Any good?
Everything's fine. Yeah, y'all was talking about the MERS frequencies, the blue dot, the green dot, all that kind of stuff. I thought that's what Walmart was on. It is, yeah, 154.57. I don't know which color dot that is. Yeah, it's the blue dot.
Yeah, I've heard on my radio that can go to those more discrete frequencies. I can get them fine.
Yeah, license free. I think half watt or 1 watt, something like that.
Yeah, I guess anybody. I don't know. There is antenna restrictions. I mean, technically, I'm not allowed to do that on 20 or 30 watts.
Well, you're not supposed to interfere anyway, there, Paul.
Not supposed to do what?
Interfere.
Oh no, I wouldn't be interfering with anybody. I mean, I'm just saying there are people on MERS and FRS that are just, they're not all businesses.
Yeah, I was just adding to it. That's all. Nothing else. Hope everyone has a happy new year, and we'll catch you next year. KC4, thank you.
Yeah, very good. Charles giving well wishes to everybody in the forthcoming new year. That's Kilo Charlie 4 Tango, November, Quebec, in West Nashville. Who else is west?
South.
Oh yeah, south or west?
KE4 TYJ. Okay.
Oh, there was two in there. I did get. Who did I get? I got TYJ first. Jim.
Yes, sir. I am here, all present.
Very good. Everything going okay? I heard earlier you said you were pretty busy during this season, which I guess it is, man. The rubbish bins must be full.
Oh yeah, but just bring everybody up to date. We had a fun-filled, exciting sort of kind of Christmas Eve. I didn't get a chance to get on the radio and tell anybody, but I live kind of far out in the country and kind of not a very well-traveled road. Approximately 8:55 in the evening, a drunk Guatemalan decided he was gonna park his car in front of my front door, about 3 feet from my front steps. How he got down the driveway and made a left at the sidewalk and parked in front of my house and not hit anything, damn if I know. But needless to say, he got a free ride to jail.
He didn't hurt anything, did he?
No, he didn't hit anything. It was funny. I heard a noise out there, and I ran out front, and there he was, parked in front of my house. And after I ran in and raved for a few minutes, he tried to tell me he didn't speak Spanish. I didn't speak English, and I didn't speak Spanish. So I calmed down and decided I didn't want him to drive anywhere. So I shut his car off, put his key in my pocket. I had him nice and comfortable sitting in a rocking chair on my front porch, waiting for my friends to arrive to give him a ride.
Yeah, that's the free cab service.
Yeah, that ride cost him. I think he was out next day an $8,000 bond.
So yeah, it could be expensive.
Did the sheriff come pick up the car?
Yeah, we got the car removed that night. It took an hour and a half or so for the tow truck driver to come up, and yeah, he just drove the car out of the yard and backed it up on the rollback, and off they went.
Well, I'm glad nothing was hurt. And yeah, actually, I'm glad he's okay because he could have easily died on your road.
Absolutely, and yeah, it's just amazing that what happened. I got pictures. I'll show you all sometime. But yeah, it was. I didn't think living where I lived that a drunk driver would actually make it this far. But and why he decided to turn up my driveway is damn if I know. The only thing I could tell is I got bright DOT, the red and white reflector on the mailbox. And maybe that freaked him out, and I got a couple blue LED spotlights for security, and they might have been on. He thought cops were there, so I don't know. I have no idea why he turned down my driveway, but it was weird.
Yeah, he was just lucky he didn't kill himself, or he didn't hit a tree or do damage. At least his vehicle's undamaged, other than the storage fee and the towing fee.
Yeah, and apparently he got a ticket for obvious DUI plus driving some sort of commercial vehicle. It was a car, but I don't know if it was owned by who he worked for. I have no idea. He didn't speak English, so we really didn't converse a lot.
No, I don't imagine. But everything else is okay there at the homestead?
Oh, yeah. It's just another wonderful new year getting ready to start. Can't wait for it. Looking forward to it.
Very good. Well, they're good. That was Jim. He is he's in Woodbury. Kilo Echo 4 Tango Yankee Juliet. There was another station just at the same time. Who was at South? Well, okay, west or south or east? West, south, or east? We got nobody east.
KM4 YRF.
Very good. You're burning up the airwaves over there from your location 2 miles east there, Michael.
Well, good. That makes me happy.
Yeah, you couldn't hear Rick, your brother, earlier when he came on?
I could not hear anything from Rick.
Oh, yeah, he's actually got a better signal than you.
Well, I'm happy about that, but I think what the deal is, his antenna is just barely above the roof. We could only get it up about 5 feet from its lowest spot, and so I think once he gets it up in the air, it'll be okay to me.
Yeah, I think so. I was joking about him having a better signal. It wasn't better. I could just hear him.
Conditions are bad.
Conditions are bad, but I was interesting that I could hear Rick though from where he is, West Ashland City.
I didn't hear a peep out of him tonight, much less a lot of other people.
Wow. Yeah, so they are pretty bad. Anyway, anything else for the net, Michael? Other than reminding everybody about the 7:30 net first of the year at the 7:30 p.m. on 28415 Upper Sideway.
Yep, I'll be there, and hope everyone else is too. I guess I got nothing else, so back to net control.
All right, very good. That was Michael, KM4YRF, here in Mount Juliet, just a couple of miles east. Who else is east, or south, or anywhere? Because we're running out of compass points.
You covered up somebody, Paul.
Say it again. It was pretty noisy. I don't know if that was a double or what.
I think it was more like a triple, but ZDG, I believe, was in there first. Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor.
All right, very good. We'll take Larry first. He needs to jump out of there. It's Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor. Larry in Rockville. All's well over there. You hear him, man? Is conditions bad for you too, Larry? I think they're bad because he's not coming through. Anyway, Larry, good to have you in there. I think that's who was trying to get in there. That's Larry, Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victory, and I could hear him pretty good there from Rockville. But anyway, ZDG, you in there, Kevin?
Yeah, that's me. Just trying to get in Edward.
Yeah, that's cool. Everything going well?
Oh yeah, going well. Just ready for the new year.
Are you hearing stations worse or better than normal?
About the same. Normally, like Larry, I'm not able to hear him on that whatever it is, the D-Star Net, and I was picking up just every few words, and then I think Joel out in Ashland City, it's hit or miss whether I hear him, and I could hear a little bit this evening on him. So I don't know, it's tough to say.
Yeah, no, I understand. It's been up and down today because I guess because of that cold weather. I'm presuming. I don't really know. Anything else for the net?
No, sir. You guys have a happy New Year.
All right, very good. Happy New Year to you too. That's Kevin here in there in Gladeville, Kilo India 4 Zulu Delta Golf. He's probably, I'm guessing, 4 or 5 miles from me. Guessing. Who else is south or east or anyone?
With KK5S, but United Delta.
Hold on there, Kerry. Who is the Delta station?
Whiskey 4 Papa United Delta.
Yeah, very good. How are you? Whiskey 4 Papa United Delta. How are you doing tonight?
Doing all right. This is Jeff in Cottontown. Don't know exactly where you're located, but I heard you on there. Want to give you another number for your net open.
Yeah, very good. I think you've checked into the net once before, haven't you?
I don't remember.
Oh, both in the same boat then. Neither of us remember. And no, we're doing good though, Jeff. Now you got a decent signal. Where are you located near Cottontown?
I'm in Cottontown, right in the middle of it. I'm in a hollow. Got a 13B2 beam made set up for side banding, but it's also working pretty good here on FM.
No, it does. It's nice that you have a beam up there. Sometimes it's a little tough out of Cottontown for people if they don't have a decent antenna. I talk with, I think you probably know Ray up there. I talk to him periodically.
Yeah, Roger, Ray and me are good friends. Been good friends for several years.
Ah, very good. Anything else for the net, Jeff?
Oh, just a happy New Year, and I hope to catch you next year. When's the site band net?
We've got the 6 meter net coming. Well, we go over after this. We go to the 144.240, which should be in a few minutes, on upper sideband. Then we go to 6 meters on 50.135.
I may try to meet you up there on the 240 sideband net.
Very good. We'll be there in a little bit. 144.240. That's Jeff, and he's in Cottontown. Whiskey 4 Papa Uniform Delta. Decent signal. He's got a nice beam headed in this direction. Who else is any place anywhere?
Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo Churchill.
Oh, wait a minute. Also, let me hold on one second there, Frank. I forgot and left Kerry hanging in the breeze there. How you doing, Kerry?
Oh, that's all right. I'm used to being hung out to dry.
Oh, yeah. I'm married too.
You got that. Hey, and no matter what you say, Jack still has a great signal at 20 over and very clear out here on this end of town.
Isn't that funny how the conditions are so different? That is weird. It's very strange how it'll go. It's good. It's hard to imagine why it's so dramatic. It must be different. I don't know. I don't know what inversions that happen around the area. I don't know.
Yeah, because about half the people I can't even hear that you're talking to tonight.
Oh, wow. Yeah, well, that's why I'm here. So if you have questions, just no, it's everything going well for you, Kerry?
Oh, yeah. See, you are useful for us there, Paul. But yeah, it's going good, and just trying to check in and say hello to everybody, and Merry Christmas is, kind of ex post facto, and Happy New Year if the time comes up.
Yeah, very good. And that was Kerry. Anything else on that before I jump over?
Oh, just the usual. Everybody be careful out there, and if you can stay off the roads, please do tomorrow night because it's amateur night, and everybody that never has a drink in their life that goes out for New Year's Eve and they think they're 10 foot tall and bulletproof. So y'all be careful.
Yeah, well, that's the funny part. See, this weekend is awful because a lot of parties happen on New Year's and Christmas weekends. And you're right. It's just better to stay off the roads if you can swing.
Yeah, I worked in those establishments for about 12 years, and that was the New Year's weekend and Thanksgiving weekends absolutely
the worst for people to get a little more than ahead of themselves than they really should.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, it's a good warning, really, just to stay off the roads if you can. That's Kerry, Kilo 5 Sierra, and he's in, man, I forgot where you are. Baird's Mill. Yeah, Baird's Mill, that's where he is. Jeff. Okay, Frank, what's up, Frank?
Hey, not much. Just figured I'd check in, say hello.
You are checking in, saying hello. Is everything well with your health?
Yeah, doing good. I'm okay. Yeah, well, my wife's out of town because her sister's not doing so good, but I think she'll be all right. I think it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, that's the problem with. I tell my wife that a couple of times this week. I said, "Man, it sucks to get old."
Yeah. I mean, she's not that old, but yeah. No, it's just been a little bit rough. You know, my buddy died last week. He was only 55, and he was basically in a nursing home because he needed two knee replacements, which is very hard to do, and he had really bad sleep apnea. It got him. He wouldn't use the machine. He wouldn't do it, and then my sister-in-law, she just went visiting our niece in Ohio and got sick, and she was on some kind of chemo bed. She does not have cancer, but it's a chemo bed nonetheless because she has some kind of breathing thing where the body, they think it's attacking itself, and it nearly killed her. She had no white blood cells whatsoever. Caught a cold, and they put some blood cells in her, white blood cells, some platelets, and fluids and antibiotics, and she's awake now, and her color's back, and she's feisty and getting mad. So she's back, but she's got to be in there for a couple more days.
Yeah, no, like I said, none of it's fun. None, no matter what it is. I mean, the majority of my problems are apparently did too much damage to my knees, hips, and back over the years, and now I suffer.
Yeah, but I don't know. But then if you don't do it, well, I mean, it depends how you did it. I'm assuming probably for you is probably some kind of exercise. So that's there's probably some good benefits to that.
Well, yeah, no, there's some abuse too from various construction jobs and things that have happened that I could have prevented but didn't. Falls and all kinds of silly things. So who knows? I think I've wore out my hips though with both exercise and work.
Yeah, well, you mentioned falls. That's actually the scariest thing to me lately. I just because people are asking me, especially what went on, with my buddy and my other friends are like, as we're getting older, what scares you the most? I said, believe it or not, it's just tripping and falling in the garage or something. And, now you don't bounce off the cement anymore like you used to.
No, absolutely. In fact, that's one of the problems as I've noticed as I've aged, is my balance isn't as good as it used to be. And I just really have to be more careful because it's real easy. I mean, it's not like I'm a lightweight, I don't bounce at all. At 200, I still weigh close to 235 or so. In the car, and in fact, I did. I stepped off from the house into the garage last week, I guess it was. And I realized I didn't realize what step. It's only 2 steps down. 1, 2, yeah, 2, and then the basement. But I forgot which step I was on. I missed it. Bam! I went straight over. Fortunately, I didn't hit anything, and all I did was jam my finger against something which wasn't serious. It's too easy to get hurt when you're getting old with the balance issue.
Yeah, been there, done that one, and luckily the car was there. Fell right on the head. It wasn't too bad. I was like, oh, I'm glad the car was here. But what I picture is something sharp like a spike object. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. But that's what I picture. Like I'm gonna fall and it's gonna be a screwdriver or something with my luck. So that's what actually scares me the most. But anyway, the same as Terry. Everybody be careful because there are going to be new drivers, people that don't drive much, that don't drink much. They're all going to be on the road. So be careful. Turn it back over to KB9RKK.
Yeah, very good. And don't be walking down the road either. Don't be walking down the side of a highway on these weekends. Anyway, that was Frank, Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo, Kilo. And he is in Northwest Mount Juliet. Who else is any place, anywhere?
KE4TWR.
somebody else was out there. I don't know if you heard. I'm sorry, Wes. I'm sorry. I don't know if you hear that Whiskey 4 PUD. He's shooting down here with a big beam.
Where is he at?
He's up in Cottontown.
Well, we got my antenna perpendicular. I'm gonna have another check in here. I've got a friend over Ben, so you'll get another check in. Hang on. K5 JBK.
Hey, very good. Yeah, I heard you guys on the air while you were mobiling over to his place. How you doing?
Oh, good, very good. Thank you. Yeah, I listen. I live up in Sparta, and I listen to this up there. I can. There's a station over in Rutherford I can hear. I'll talk to on here a time or two. He's out in Rockville, but I listen on here, and I'm going to be listening when y'all switch over to 6 meters. Not tonight, but normally I'll try to see what I can hear up there in Sparta on 6 meters as well. But thanks for having me on board at 73.
Very good, Ben. Appreciate you being there. You must be in a high spot over there in Sparta.
Well, I'm at West. I'm the same location as West tonight. I'm over here visiting, but in Sparta, I'm on a little bit of hill. I got, like I said, there's some stations on here I've talked to before. It does pretty good.
That's what I meant. You must have. In order to hear, Sparta's a tough one from here for most people.
Yeah, there's a station that I've talked to in Rockville, and he comes in pretty good. We've had a pretty good contact a time or two. So I'm in a decent place. I've got a pretty good little hill I'm sitting on, and the antenna probably 40 or 50, maybe 40, 45 feet in there.
Yeah, you're talking to Tom, was it? KN4TM?
Yeah, that may be it. He's in Rockville. It's been a while. I'll have to go back and look.
Yeah, he's got a 90-foot tower with an X700 diamond antenna on top. He gets up into Kentucky and Alabama and obviously to Sparta.
Yeah, he makes a good trip to Sparta. I think his name is Tom. I'm sure that's right. But I do listen for you guys on there. If I hear y'all jump in and say hello. And I'm trying to get another simplex frequency started up that way. Not necessarily just White County, but Upper Cumberland area. We've gotten a few of us on there chatting, and I'm trying to get it to take off really good on 147.490. And if we get that up and running like we want it, we'll make sure to let you guys know we're there.
Oh yeah, please do so. No, that's great, really. Just be patient. I mean, I've been doing this, me and this with help of two, but we've been doing it. This is we're in our 10th year. We've already rolled over 9 years in September. And even up through the 5th year, we were only averaging about 12, 13 check-ins a net, which sounds good. But like I said, it takes time to get people following you, and the people like to be on Simplex. And I mean, we've had as many as, I think one time we might have had 50 check-ins. But again, people come and go. That's what I'm just saying. Stick with it. You'll get there.
Yeah, roger that. Well, we're in the very early stages of it. We spent some time monitoring that frequency, and when it seemed to be pretty quiet, we sort of adopted it. 2 or 3 of us up that way, and just still trying to get it to take off. But we'll definitely pass along the word that it, But 147.490 is where we're at, and there's a couple of us try to listen there, most all the time. So we'll let everybody know when it takes off good.
Very good. Just to give you a hint, the way I got it started was I went through QRZ and did a search for the zip codes that I knew that I was pretty sure we could reach, from my QTAs. And I took all of those that were in that diameter of a couple miles, because I was just at the time looking just for Mount Juliet people. And I copied down all of their email addresses that were in that group, and I sent it out to everybody. I don't even know any of them because I was new to the area. And in turn, I got a few people, and then that developed over time into more than a few when the word got out. Also notified the clubs by email. So yeah, it'll grow. If you work at it, I'm sure it'll work out great.
Yeah, well, thanks for the advice. I had not thought about the email thing, but that would be great. That'll definitely be something I'll do. And as well as we're going to announce it on the club net and things like that. So very good. Appreciate the advice and look forward to talking to you there again.
Yeah, very good. And in closing, just to show you how many people are interested in Simplex over time, our groups site on groups.io has 195 people on it who regularly receive emails about the nets and about other reminders about other nets, aside from ours, as well as we use it for a sounding board for technical information.
Yeah, that's good stuff. I enjoy Simplex. In fact, Wes will tell you one of my favorite bands is 6 meters. So I'm trying to spark some interest on some 6 FM Simplex too. Get some VHF low band up and running.
Yeah, that'd be great. I look forward to hearing from you. Very good. That's Ben, and he is normally in Sparta, but he's here in just north of Possum Town in an undisclosed location, Kilo 5, Juliet Bravo Kilo. Who else is? Well, I got you checked in there too, Wes. Any additional words?
No, everything's peaceful and quiet in Watertown. KE4TW. I'm sorry, Watertown. Possum Town.
Forgot where you were. All right, Ray. I still occasionally think I'm in Florida after living there for 35 years. Well, very good. That was Wes, Kilo Echo 4 Tango, Whiskey Indy, and he is not in Watertown. He is in the north of Possum Town. Who else is any place anywhere?
KD4 VUW calling in Angeltown, Bethpage.
Hey, Carlin, everything okay?
Oh, yeah, yes, so. Just sitting here, been listening to the net stuff, trying to stay warm, wishing everybody a Happy New Year.
Yeah, the reason I like winters, aside from the fact that cold weather doesn't really bother me, but I get so tired of wearing white beater T-shirts and shorts and flip-flops and when it's warm out, and I get to wear my jeans and my socks and my long sleeve shirts.
Oh, yeah. I kind of prefer the spring, summer, fall. I'm not too much on the winter time, but I know it's necessary. So, oh man, I think it's going to be warmer tomorrow too. I think it's going to be up in the 50s tomorrow. I don't know how warm it got today, but I don't know. But anyhow, thought I'd jump in here and say hello to everybody. Hope everybody's doing fine. And I guess I'll turn it back over for you to see if you can get some more check-ins. So, KD4VW up here in Angeltown, Bethpage, and I'll turn it back over to you.
Very good. That was Carlin, Kilo Delta 4 Victor Uniform Whiskey. I think it got up to in the 40s. It was my wife asked me about it midday, and it was only 41 or 42 here. Anyway, so it's still pretty cool. Of course, and when it's cold like this, she complains that it's cold, like it's below zero or something. Anyway, who else is any place anywhere?
Kilo Golf 4, Mike India Zulu.
Man, I've been waiting for you all night, Kevin.
Well, hey, now here I am. What's going on, Mr. Paul?
Well, I figured you'd give the rundown, man. You're the man with the plan.
Oh no, I don't have any plans. I wish I had some plans. I'd be able to go do something then.
Now, plans are nothing, man. It's money I need.
Well, you and me both. That might help with the plan.
Anyway, everything going okay with you?
Yeah, doing my best over here to try to do what I can to survive. How about yourself?
Doing pretty good. I pretty much got over that 4 or 5 week cold I had. It bothered me. Yeah, it is. What a pain that is. It really is. I mean, it's like you get so tired of blowing your nose and hacking and coughing and sneezing and sleeping bad. You know, it's colds are probably. I'd rather have a broken arm. I think at least they can set that in the word. I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, don't have that lingering effects afterwards neither. You know, I tell you what, it's awful to have one of them colds that lasts for a long time. Well, I don't know what to say. I feel sorry for you. I really do, because them things ain't no joke. They're rough at times.
They could kill old people like me.
Yeah, it certainly could.
No, it could. You're right. Fortunately, I'm in reasonably good health. I say reasonably because I never know one day to the next how I feel. But anyway, everything else good with you, Kevin?
Yeah, everything's going well, Paul. Thanks for letting me come in and talk with you on the net. We'll talk to you on the other one. KT4, Mike.
Very good. That's Kevin. A Kilo Golf 4 Mike, India Zulu in Lebanon over by Cumberland University. Anybody else in there? Any place, anywhere, please come down.
Whiskey 8, Papa, Lima Alpha, Philip Alpha, Crossroads. You can one more.
Ah, very good, Philip. You must sound like you're on your HT, or is it just bad conditions?
I'm on HT downstairs.
Boy, you're even at a low elevation. You're coming in good, though.
All right. Well, very good. Well, Y'all have a good happy new year and 7:30, everybody.
Sounds good. That was Philip wishing everyone a happy holidays. That was Whiskey 8 Papa Lima Alpha on an HT on the first floor over in Tucker's Crossroads, right?
That's it.
Man, my memory sometimes works. It's like I knew a guy one time. He had a stroke, and they brought him back to work. He was in his 60s, and he had some recovery. He did okay, and he got back to work. And I walked up to his desk, and I think his name was Jack. I know it's been so long; it's probably been 30 years. And I said, "How you doing, Jack?" He looks up at me, and I'd already dealt with him dozens of times before this. And he goes, "Pardon me, but what's your name?" So I gave him my name, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry." He goes, "You got to remember." He goes, "After that stroke," he goes, I'm like a pinball game. Sometimes the ball hits the right number, and sometimes it doesn't." I said, "No problem, you know." And so anyway, he took a phone call while we were talking, and so I walked away from the desk, and he was talking on the phone, and I noticed he got off the phone. I walked back to his desk. I said, "Hey, Jack," and I started talking. He goes, "Who are you?" He didn't remember for 4 minutes who I was. So it was kind of funny because he joked about it. Anyway, anybody else, anyplace, anywhere? Enough with the hilarity portion of the net. Anybody else out there? For north, south, east, or west?
Got a comment right quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Phil, if you can still hear me, I'm hearing you on your HT way up here where I'm at. This is Carlin, KD4VUW. Thought I'd let you know. Anyway, back to net control.
Yeah, very good, Carl. Yeah, conditions are weird tonight. They really are. And now we got to ask for lollygaggers, lurkers, and sandbaggers. Please come in. Scanner listeners, SDR donglers, flat earthers, preppers, nothing. All right, we had 21 people in there tonight. We're going to run right over to 144-240. I shall see you there in a moment. K4PEW closing this portion of the net. This is Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey for the sideband portion of the net on 2 meters, 144.240. And please come now from the north.
Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo Kilo.
All right, we got Frank in there, Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo Kilo, up in northwest Mount Juliet. Who else is north? North or west?
KG4ILV.
Hey, you sound better on sideband than you did on FM there, Jack.
Yeah, you do too.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. Oh, that's good, though. It's very good. That was Jack, Kilo Golf 4, India Lima Victor. There was another station in there.
KC4TNQ.
Ah, very good. Sounds good in there. You heard Jack okay there from your location, don't you, Charles?
Oh yeah, like Jake said, it's almost like FM there.
Very good. KC4T, and I was writing down the wrong number there. It's KC4 Tango November Quebec in West Nashville. Who else is there on sideband?
Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo.
Very good. We got good signals in there on sideband, man. Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo. Hearing the same thing there, Greg?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it is good. Who else is west?
Kilo 4 Kitty.
Ah, very good. You sound good, Doug. How much power are you running there?
Oh, about 20 watts.
Okay, it's a little lower than I expected from you, but you got a real good signal on the upper sideband. Very good. That was Doug, Kilo 4 Mike Kilo Delta. He is in what you call it up there in Greenbrier. Who else is I remembered? Who else is north or west?
Kitty 4 VW Carlin and Bethpage.
Very good. We got Carlin and Bethpage, Kilo Delta 4 Victor Uniform Whiskey. Bethpage. Who else? Good signal, by the way. Who else is north or west?
KG4 TWL.
Very good. We got west, Kilo Echo 4 Tango Whiskey Indy. Am I going to check in Ben too?
Yeah, let me let him do it. We don't want to break the rules here. This is Kilo 5, Juliet Bravo Kilo.
Very good. With it's not even third-party traffic. It's a ham traffic on the same. So we call you portable, right? Ben, we just called that portable.
Yeah, roger that.
Very good. Good to have you in there, Ben. That's Kilo 5 Juliet Bravo Kilo from. He's in Wilson County tonight, but he's normally from Sparta. Who else is? Where was I? Northwest or south?
Kilo Echo 4 Tango Yankee Juliet.
Man, big signal on that beam tonight, there, Jim.
Well, thank you, sir. You're doing a good job yourself back this way. Thank you.
Yeah, very good. I think I told you I got that 700 back up.
Oh no, I didn't know.
Yeah, that's why. It's really nice to have it. Things are much clearer. You know, it's like putting on glasses when you needed them.
Oh, absolutely. You're doing a fine job. No issue whatsoever, but doing great.
Very good. That was Jim in Woodbury, Kilo Echo 4 Tango, Yankee Juliet. Who else is north, west, or south? Or east?
KM4 RF.
Yeah, you're the RF bully, man. Michael, you're the RF bully.
Good, if I really was.
Very good. I'm glad you're not one of those guys that just interrupts the net for no good reason.
Yeah, don't be one of those guys.
No. Anyway, it was Michael, KM4YRF here in Wilson County, right here in Mount Juliet. Who else is any place, anywhere?
I'm one of those. Yeah, 4 MIZ.
Okay, hold on one second. There was 2 in there. Let me take Kevin first. I also had, well, I got 2 Kevins, actually. Kevin KM4, well, no, I'm sorry, KG4MIZ, and also had KI4ZDG. But let me take Kevin in Lebanon first. How you doing, Kevin? It sounded good signal tonight.
You're sounding really good too, Paul. I tell you, this sideband's working real well tonight.
Maybe we'll just start a sideband. Forget the FM crap.
It might need to work that. Heck, it might work that way for sometimes, you know, because sometimes this band there, this mode works very well. Well, I can't say better than side or better than FM because it just ain't. But it can be.
Yeah, that's what's interesting about it. FM is a much better quality audio, but sideband really comes through.
All right, I'll get out of your hair. You take care over there. Be careful, KG4MIZ.
Very good. That's Kevin in Lebanon. And that was Kilo Golf 4 Mike India Zulu. We also had Kilo India 4 Zulu Delta Golf, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Just checking in on the sideband.
Very good. You sound good. By the way, he doesn't spell a name the same as you do. His is Keben, which is an interesting spelling. Yours is the standard one, isn't it?
Yeah, mine's the correct spelling.
Yeah, it's the run-of-the-mill spelling. Anyway, this is yeah, that's what some people used to say. What's used for a nickname? I said it's hard to find a nickname for Paul.
I don't know what you would use.
No, I don't know. Paulie. I've heard Paulie. Anyway, usually it's a mafioso saying it. Who else? Any place, anywhere, north, south, east, or west? But we're on east at the moment. Ah, we got you in there. How you doing there? You sound. Are you covering other stations pretty well there? Are you, Jeff? Jeff, you copying everybody else? Yo, Jeff. I got Jeff catch. Is other people hearing Jeff?
I did for a second.
Yeah, Jeff, you still there? K4 PEW.
He got tired.
Yeah, we got you in there, Jeff. You copying me?
Yeah, I haven't found you with my theme, but I'm hearing you, so I'm checking in over.
Very good. You sound good, Jeff. I got you in there. This is K4 PEW. Good. Good. I'm glad you got in there on 2 meters upper sideband.
What's the 6 meter frequency?
50.135. 50.135.
50135. All right, we'll try to get you there, Bill.
Very good. We'll catch you later, Jeff. Anybody else? North, south, east, or west?
KK5 is.
Man, big night on sideband tonight there. How you doing, Kerry? Sound good? You copying everybody?
Yeah, it's a whole lot clearer here than it was on FM.
I know, it's unreal. We got this many people. We normally don't get this volume of people on sideband, but tonight's a good night for him. Anybody else? Any place, anywhere? That was Kerry, Kilo 5 Sierra in Baird's Mill. Anybody? Any place, anywhere? Anybody copying somebody I can't? I hear voices way out in the distance, but I don't know what they are. Anyway, good. We had a big night tonight. 15. We're moving over to 50.135. 50.135. 15 on 2 meter upper sideband is, I don't know, we hit that number recently in a long time. So we'll catch you in a minute. 50.135 and then on to 223.415. Thanks for everybody checking in. This is Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey at Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net here on 6 meters 50.135. Hold on one second. Anybody from the north, please come now. North or west? All right, very good. Hold on one second. I had Greg in there, and I had Joel in there. Kilo Oscar 4 Oscar Tango Victor, and we had Greg Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo. Hold on, Kyle. To write things down here. Anybody else west? Please come now. Hey, very good, Jack. Man, you get low, you know, on 6 meters. It's unbelievable how low you are, and you're real close. Very good. That was Jack, Kilo Echo 4. I'm sorry, KG 4 ILV. Who else is west? Yeah, not good conditions tonight, that's for sure. Charles, I hear you in there. Kilo Charlie 4 Tango November Quebec in West Nashville. Readable, but real low signal. Who else is west? West or south? West or south or east?
KM4 YRF.
Very good. We got Michael, KM4 YRF. Who else is west, south, or east? Anybody copying anybody I can't? I do hear somebody in the background there. One more time. Oh, very good. Got you in there, Kevin. It was KG4MIZ. Were you copying him, Michael?
Yes.
Okay, very good. No, I could hear you. I'm glad he was wearing headphones, but you're in there, Kevin. Kilo Go 4 Mike, India Zulu. Who else is any place anywhere? Very good. We got Kevin, Kilo India 4 Zulu, Delta Golf here in Gladeville. Decent signal. Anybody else? Any place anywhere? Very good. I got you in there, Jeff. Whiskey 4 Papa. I'm sorry, Whiskey 4. I'll get that straight in a second. Whiskey 4 Papa Uniform Delta. That's Jeff in Cottontown. I'm glad you got in there, Jeff. Very good. You did fine. A little low on signals, but the band isn't that good for local propagation tonight on 6 meters. Yeah, very good. All right, that was Jeff in the Cottontown. Whiskey 4 Papa Uniform Delta. Anybody else? Please come now. Is anybody hearing any stations I can't? I'm not hearing anything else. We had a big grand total of 9 people here on 6 meters, which is a pretty good number for the amount of people. We routinely don't get that many, but maybe things are picking up on the sideband nets. Anyway, appreciate being in there. And we're moving over to 223.415. 223.415. If you got them, if you got finals, smoke them. K4PEW. And I'll be closing out the YouTube net here in a minute for the 223. K4PEW. And I'm going to close out the 223 net. You can have your own 223 net, 220 net. You can have fun there. K4PEW. Closing out the net, guys.